I'm just trying to, this is my first time ever live streaming on here. Okay. Hang on. Just testing something new so I could see your screen and I can hear you great. Sweet. Yeah, I got a bad setup here. Yeah, I would go on my desk, but just I don't want to have to move everything. So I feel okay, great. That's awesome. All right. So, yeah, welcome to my stream. Yeah, sorry everybody. Yeah, my family is still awake. Yeah, it's currently about 10 to 8. Alrighty. I guess I could get to doodling now. I apologize if my mic gets very loud. I'm trying to balance it on my bed. It's not the best mic stand. Alright. There's this one image I've had in my mind since yesterday, actually, that I felt like I wanted to doodle here. It's like some kind of creature. All right. Just gonna... Yeah, don't mind me if I'm very quiet. Like, yeah, when I'm in a deep concentration, I tend to get extremely quiet. So. Not sure if I wanted to make the mouth like that. Like, I have a mental image on what it is that I'm trying to draw here, but then as soon as I start drawing it, I start to lose that image, and then my hand just does its own thing. Yeah, I can't see the chat right now, so if you're trying to communicate, sorry that I won't be able to get to your message on time. How did I want to make the head now? I had an idea for like some kind of weird looking creature where it would have like a huge honking mouth with some folds going down the neck or something that would indicate like how big the mouth is when it opens it up. And it's hairless. I don't know if I wanted to make and then I would make the ears a bit monkey-like. Like, I don't know if this is what I was going for or what. Yeah. that's not what I want to go for. Okay. I should just draw the shape. I should have just drawn the shapes first before. Yeah, I wanted the neck to be long. Okay, and then. Like it would have something like this going on. Okay, yeah, sort of an idea of what I had in mind. Yeah, what I should do is just draw the rough sketches first. Yeah, so yeah, I wanted the head to look something like that, and then there'd be like a long neck, and then there was gonna be like a long lanky arm. And then be sitting in a position like that. Tail, I'm not sure, like, if I want it to be long or stubby. I guess I'll experiment with both. Okay, so it would have, like, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, just some weird looking creature thing. Yeah, sorry if I sound like a broken record too. I'm just thinking out loud. Made its collar area look a bit weird. Then it's,
what's up?
Oh, it's my cell phone.
Hey, what's up?
I should answer my phone. Just a minute. Those fingers look funny. I can fix that. Hang on a minute. Alright, I'm just gonna double check here. Greetings! You can see your screen. I come for the vibes, it's all good. You have a very good raspy voice. Thank you, yeah. I'm currently looking at the chat right now. Yeah. Yeah, my voice does sound kinda funny because I'm trying to be quiet, and also my allergies have been kicking in again. better. My cat's coming in and pawing at my bed. Alrighty. Great to know that my stream's working. Because on my screen it says that it's... Yeah, it shows that it's still black for some reason. Alrighty. Yeah, I really don't know what look I'm going for here on this creature. I'm just letting my hand do its thing. Yeah. Area. Alrighty. Get back to drawing here, I guess. Yeah. So how's everyone's weekend been? Mine has been, it's been alright. I was working at the grocery store yesterday, and things were pretty quiet for the majority of the shift. Today there was a major snowstorm, so whatever client I had today at my other job, which is at a spa, I had to cancel him because of how bad the roads got and everything. Well, yeah, he actually canceled me first, cause, yeah, I guess he left a message over there saying he wanted to cancel, but, I didn't even go to the clinic and, let him know that, that I was gonna cancel him until, a couple hours before his appointment, so... I might have not made sense there for a sec. I'm in deep concentration. Okay, this hand looks different than the other one. Alright. Yeah, that hand looks a bit bigger, don't it? Okay. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and just adjust the size of the hand there. There we go. Feel like the legs are a little too close together, but whatever. This is just a random ass creature that I'm making. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of this preview here, and then I'm just gonna zoom in on this dude's face and just kind of fix some things up here a bit. Yeah, I wanted like him to have pitch dark eyes. This is way different than what I have here. But whatever. Sometimes some of the drawings I make, I question what it is that I make. I do question, like, what goes through my mind at times, too. Part of the neck. Yeah, I laugh at my drawings too. Just goes to show that my sense of humor is strange. Just kind of... What is happening right now? Okay. Oh, that's what's happening. I was like, why isn't it coloring? Oh, I have it on the other thing there. That's my sound effect for him. What have I done? Add little hairs there. Get your middle hairs going on. Add some more details on the neck there. Go. Just gonna look at the chat there, see what I got going on. So nothing too interesting this week on my work. All right. Yeah, he would definitely have a lisp. Yeah, he'd be like, I don't even know what to name the dude. Orville or something. Orville the otter man. Like, yeah, if he was an otter, he would have a tail. I don't even know what tail I want to add on him. Just add like some bony looking thing, I guess. There. I just had a dirty thought. I just thought of like his intestines ending right there or something, and then he'd have like... Okay, I don't even want to imagine that now. It was so weird. Alright. Now what he would look like from the side. Alright. Let's see here. And as he opens his mouth, too. Yeah. Now when you mentioned about ASMR, Interesting fact too, apparently this microphone I have is supposed to be meant for voice recording. I admit I really do miss doing the audio stuff, but well, the situation I'm in, it's kind of hard to have any privacy. That was tongue. Bleh. I would really love to have music going, but I'm afraid about the copyright stuff. He almost looks like a dinosaur now. And I think the neck is supposed to be a bit thinner there. I think it made his neck a little too bulky. That's kind of better. Check back at the chat. Your voice is a pleasing crackle. Hi, Ronald. How's it going? I'm alright. Just amused by what I'm making here. I really don't know what this is. Like, I just random doodle the most random ass stuff, and then this is what comes up. Yeah, I don't even know if the mic's too loud. I feel like it might be a bit too loud, because when I check on OBS, like, depending on the volume, it does, it goes into the red for the volume thing, meaning that I'm too loud. I don't know. Like, I do have it set to medium, so I don't know. Big fan. What you draw? Yeah, I really don't know what it is that I'm drawing here. It's just some random ass creature that I just doodled away. Like, he does look a bit otterish in some way. There's also a bit of dinosaur-like qualities. For some reason, the name Orville comes to mind for this guy. I really don't know. Alright. First doodle. Wow, I didn't even realize how small it was. Like, this is a 3,000 pixel canvas. I don't even know what size this is compared to that. Let's see, create. Okay, it's about yeah. Alright. Yeah, my drawings are small. I've always been a small drawer. Like, I don't know why I struggle to draw big images. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to check. Okay, Yeah, here's my character Ven. There's just some random doodles of my were hyena character Ven. These were done last year, but I never really thought about finishing them or anything. See, this is the problem with me when I draw stuff. Like, I just doodle something, I start to work on something, and then I just leave it sitting in my folders for ages. Like, I even have a lot of images that have been sitting in my folders since like 2017, 2016 or something. Yeah. His name should be Steve. Well, yeah, I guess that could be a good name for him. Steve. Steve to the rescue. It's a reference of alright. Alrighty, I guess we'll go with that then. Steve. Alright. Well, I'll go back to Ven, I guess. Alright. So, yeah, there's a lot of details here on Ven that I need to fix. At the same time, I don't even know if I want to... I don't know if I should just start a new image. Oh, yeah, there's another image I have. Where is it? Yeah, it's supposed to be like a random image of me, who's about to change into my were-hyena form, and I'm hiding in a back alley. And then there's Ven, who's trying to look for me, looking all creepy-like. Yeah. Of course, as you could tell by the lines here, everything is very rough. I didn't even add any details on my shoes and my jeans or anything. Yeah, Ven seems to be the most detailed one compared to me because, well, I had fun drawing him more than the rest. Yeah. Oh, boy. Now what? Oh, shoot. There was another thing I was going to show. I had, so I had a very strange ass dream the one night, this was years ago, where it was about PewDiePie, just making a video, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just hulks out. And his muscles became extremely huge, like, it was just the weirdest thing ever. I don't even know if I could find it now. Where did I put it? I have way too many things in my files. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Anyways. Alright, just gonna check back at chat. Alright, so I have the same problem with writing. So you just popped in to say hi. I'm a huge fan of your art. Oh, thank you. Just got a notification you're live. It's me, Tara. Oh, good. Yeah, you haven't missed anything much. Like, just me rambling on about random stuff and just showing off. Yeah, and I made this dude who someone suggested I should just name Steve. So meet Steve, everybody. I don't even know what he is. Just some random thing I doodled. Yeah. Anyways. What else should I do here? Yeah, I had like a whole bunch of stuff in mind, and now I'm stumped. I can like... Let's see here. Now there's a little doo-doo-doo. This is my kitten character, Cookie. Like, wee. Think I made him a little too wide there. Yeah, I love chubby kitties, but he's not that chubby. Got stubby little paws. And then he's got heart shaped. Doo-doo. Toe beans. His little tail. Now it looks like he's got a neck. He's well, technically he has a neck, but at the same time he doesn't. He's supposed to. Yeah, there's supposed to be like little folds, but it makes it look like he's got a neck when he's not supposed to. And then the little trampoline, I guess. Boingy boingy. Now I'm moving on to something completely random. Oh, everything's kind of slowing down a bit. Spit. I don't know what I'm making. Probably just some duck. Yeah, some weird ass duck. I guess. Yeah. I just make it look like he actually has a beak and not like. I love this. Yeah, first time streaming, and I'm glad to know it's actually going very good. I've actually live streamed a couple times in the past, but they were on Twitch. But the problem is, Twitch doesn't work very well on my laptop. Well, not just my laptop, but even the internet connection we have here is so cruddy that, like, it can't even handle Twitch. So, so I figured I would try YouTube. I've been meaning to do this for a very, very long time, but I've gotten distracted with, well, not just work, but my mind is completely all over the place. I make all these promises that either end up getting delayed or don't even happen at all. There. What do we got here? Okay. Spray. Okay, I'm just checking chat right now. This will be my first ever werewolf. I'm not even sure what tips to give on your novel there. Sorry. Steve's next evolved to pluck cats on trampolines. Yeah, it is a full moon tonight. Hello, newcomer. Twitch ads are relentless. Yeah, I haven't really experienced watching anybody streaming on Twitch. But I've heard it has really gone downhill. Like, I would hear about it often from people that I follow on YouTube, like Moist Critical, also known as Penguin Zero or Penguins Z0, however the heck it's supposed to be pronounced. Yeah. Alright, got a weird ass duck. My kitten character Cookie jumping on a trampoline. And Steve the weird otter dino man thing. Alright, what else? Oh, I got somebody messaging me. I have a friend on Facebook telling me, I saw your YouTube video when you were saying Steve repeatedly. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, the name Steve, like, it does make me think of that, character from Resident Evil Code Veronica, and there's also this parody by, that one user, Legendary Frog, where they made like a Resident Evil Code Veronica series, and the way they did Steve's voice is pretty funny. There's that one part in the last video where he's like, "Steve to the rescue!" Alright. Oh, that's my little brother coming up and brushing his teeth. Alright. Just gonna start off as like a rough thing to give me an idea on what I'm going for here. I think I might have made the nose a little too high there. And then the arms would... trying to. Trying to make like a scritchy scratch werebeast image here. Alright. Doodle. Ah. Yeah, one of my favorite bands, Volbeat, came out with a new album last month / last year. Yeah, the beginning of December, and I really do enjoy their new album. It's nice that they went back to their more harder roots. And ever since that new album was released, like, I have been having their songs stuck in my head. They are great songs. Just sometimes, like, when I get stuff stuck in my head, it gets pretty annoying, and then I end up getting sick of the song so quickly, and yeah. Something tells me that hand is probably going to have to be in a different position here. Alright. Yeah, that foot is completely wrong, but it just gives me an idea on, like, how I want to make my foot. Yes, this is meant to be me. That foot still looks wrong, but I'll go back to that. It just gives me an idea on how to make it. I'm just going to check chat. Okay, looks like nothing new popped up. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do do do. Bum 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 bum. My foot is too far out. Meh. Okay. Now I just gotta think exactly. Yeah. Should probably draw the arm first and then, yeah, and the. That way it gives me an idea on like whereabouts the foot would go. Oh. Alrighty. Kind of want the foot to be right here, and then it would. Still looks kind of funny, don't it? Like, oh, I guess I'll just do what I can here. This is a doodle stream. Like, whenever I doodle, of course, everything turns out rough. It's hard to say when I'm ever gonna do another one of these and actually, like, show things that are completely unfinished that I would like to try to finish and work on and stuff. Like, yeah. Yeah, something doesn't look right here. I'm gonna cheat a bit, and I'm just gonna reposition this in a way that makes it look like it makes sense a little more. I'm supposed to make it look like I'm scratching myself. Oh, something doesn't look right still. Okay. Okay, now it just looks like it's way back. Yeah, it would probably make sense for it to go a little more at the front, as if it's like, I don't know. And that means I would have to change the leg here, and then... Something about this still doesn't look great. Well, now this... what I got going on here, like... kind of gives me a bit of inspiration for, like a hind leg formation for a future piece or something now. Go. Oh, I'm drawing on the other, oh. That's not what my hair looks like now. Like, yeah, the one side is supposed to be behind my ears. This side is supposed to have the hair going down. Yeah, something about this still doesn't look right, but whatever. Like, I may clean it up one of these days, I don't know. Yeah, for those of you that are new in the chat here, yeah, so a bit of an explanation with my doodles. So I just doodle, like, yeah, when it comes to my drawing habits, I tend to doodle things and then just leave them sitting in my folders for a long-ass time. And I either don't finish them or finish them at a much later date. I got so many things sitting in my folders since 2017 or earlier. I've got way too many things like in my folders now. I've lost count. God damn, I can't get that foot right now. Yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna leave that foot like that. Alright. Scritchy, scratchy, beastly thing. Alright. Yeah, I may clean this up and do something about it sometime in the future or something. There. Alright. There's all the doodles I did so far. Okay. Just to... yeah, I'm gonna bring this closer here. There we go. There. Now I'm just gonna check chat. I am back. Hello, Eric. Hello, Luann. Hello, Ghost Butterfly. How's everyone doing? It's been an hour. It feels like it's been longer than that, actually. They speak for America when I see more foot. More foot, yeah. I'm supposed to be scratching. I'm not supposed to be, yeah. I'm doing fine. Just trying to relax, I guess. Yeah, just killing some time. Yeah, I've been wanting to live stream for a very, very long time. But, yeah, my mind is just all over the place. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Are you guys seeing me okay still? I could see and hear you are doing this on YouTube, Twitch. Yeah, I'm just doing this on YouTube. But then, yeah, the internet connection over here is not the greatest, so there tends to be, like, lots of connection errors. But at least YouTube works much better than Twitch. I mentioned earlier, too, that, like, I did try, streaming on Twitch before, and it did not go very well because my laptop, let alone internet connection, can't even handle it, so. Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't know how long this stream's gonna go on for. Like, maybe just until I just kind of get sick of doodling or something, I guess. I don't know. Hard to say when that will be. Ever thought about doing a group Zoom for your drawings? Oh. I never really thought of that, actually. Yeah, doing a group Zoom. I'll have to see how that goes sometime, and it also depends on, like, what I feel like doing, too. So, yeah. Anyways. Any good? Hi. My sister's here, just... Anyways. Excuse me. Alrighty. What other, Got little Bun hiding in the grass. Same bun. But it's gonna be something completely unexpected. I'm in the zone right now, so that explains why I'm very quiet. I don't know if I should give him like T-Rex arms or something. Hi, Exon. How's it going? Have you ever made up your own Pokemans before? No, surprisingly not. Yeah. Yeah, I did go through a Pokemon phase when I was, like in my childhood, but I was more into the main characters than the actual Pokemon. I also remember going through like a bit of a competition with a friend to see how many Pokemon we remember or something. This was back during the 153 or so of the, yeah. I think I should probably make the arms a little more folded at the front there. Like something like this. And give him like bug appendage arms or something. Just one claw. Something about the position of this arm doesn't look right now. Because it's too far out, and then there we go. There. Creepy bun man. Yeah, so he's hiding in the grass, and then when he comes out, this is his true form. There. There's what I've made so far. All these nice doodles. All these fricked up doodles. Alrighty. Check back on chat. Milk and cookies is fine. Yeah, for some reason I can't remember what generation it was. It may have been generation 3 of Pokemon, where I did kind of get sick of it because there were just way too many being added. Like, I admit that they do still come up with some really interesting ones. Yeah, they do come up with some pretty interesting ones, but I don't know, I feel like there's too many out there now. Alrighty. I get another goofy thing in mind here. There. Balloon-cheeked... Yeah, balloon-cheeked chipmunk. That... Always the eyes. Eye positions I have a hard time with here. Okay, you know what? Just gonna move on ahead. Just drawing a random ass dude. I think I should probably move that mouth, shouldn't I? I feel like it's a little too low. I think that's too thin. This dude is supposed to have like a... Meh. I'm not even gonna finish this dude. I like how it starts off, but I'm having a hard time trying to get the eye right. And in a way, there's a bit of that nervousness in me too, where I'm just like, if I make a mistake, then people are gonna laugh at me or something. I know, like, you guys won't do that, but it's just my anxiety talking. Anyways, try something here. It's always the first arm that I either draw too close or too far away. Like I'm trying to get it so it's like that. Get the chest too low. Yeah, for a while I've been, oh jeez, it's lagging. I thought about, like, making a dragonized version of, Virgil's Sin Devil Trigger form from Devil May Cry 5. Oh, that's gonna be a toughie to make. What's happening here? I can't scroll up and down. Oh. I think everything froze. Hang on a minute. It's not. Oh. There we go. It's working now. Alright. Gonna need, probably gonna need some references. I happen to have a reference here in my folders. No worries, guys. Alright. Yeah, I happen to have a reference here. Thanks to someone I follow who creates a lot, who makes a lot of really nice screenshot contents. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think the name is like Drusona. Drusona. Alrighty. Okay. Oh no. Of course, as soon as I open that up, this is what happens. Oh boy. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna reopen up. Oh. Actually, yeah, I should save these, shouldn't I? Do. Oh, of course I left those there. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. So he's got... almost like a predator thing right there. Okay, I'm just gonna put some low effort on the mouth for a second, go back to that. Because right now, yeah, there's just some other details I've been, okay. Oh yeah, he actually has those things going on there, okay. Yeah, part of his coat collar in some way. I think I should, yeah, kind of make it something like this or something. Gonna get rid of that lower jaw because it just looks derpy with this, seeing that there. Okay, yeah, he's supposed to have just leave that. Oh, it's positioned wrong. Okay. horn thing there, and then, yeah, then he's got the funky exhaust pipe horns. See, I don't know if I should make him like Western dragon-like or Eastern dragon-like. I remember making this I remember making a drawing years ago where I made the Sparta brothers as like dragons, where I made Dante look more Western-like and Virgil Eastern-like. It was like their Devil May Cry 3 dragon, or their Devil May Cry 3 demon forms, but dragon-fied. Yeah. Maybe I'll just go with what I have so far. Okay. It's lagging. Excuse me, it's lagging again. Okay. Okay, I kind of made the exhaust pipe areas wrong. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Yeah, it's supposed to be going that way, not the other way. Yeah, there's like little details there. Oh yeah, I gotta add like the flamey flames, don't I? Sleep. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just gonna check back on chat. Got to get ready for work. Yeah, have a good one, Adam. Sorry I missed your message there. Yeah, it's hard to say when I'm gonna be going live again. But yeah, I actually had fun. Thanks for joining. But yeah, okay, I'll still keep going for a bit, and then I guess I'll call it a night soon, because I have to admit I'm kind of, I don't know, my mind is just kind of funny right now. Alright. See how much more I'll do here. Boop, boop, boop. I know it's hard to see the flame there. Great. Now I'm getting Virgil's theme song stuck in my head. Okay. Now, if I was to ever finish this drawing sometime in the future, I don't know if there would be some changes made to the final thing. I like what I'm going with so far, but I just don't know if I'm gonna be sticking with this concept, you know. Yeah. Like, yeah, every time I try to make things, I always go through so many concept changes. Like my stories, for example. What the hell did I do here now? Okay. Mini. Okay. Yeah, you're supposed to be like something like that going on. There we go. That looks better. Whatever I had earlier. Yeah. Yeah. Dear. Okay. Oh, somebody's Snapchatting me. Might be my friend from Newfoundland. Messages for chat. Okay. Yeah. Now, okay. Yeah, there's probably like some other details. Like, okay. Here's what I got so far. It looks okay. I just don't know about this part here, though. I'm just gonna save that. Okay. Like, that part looks okay, but I feel like it could be different. Yeah. Just little tiny details here and there. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's got the scales on his neck, didn't he? Alright. There, I got the portrait. Now the rest of the body. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't even think I have any, I don't think I have any full-bodied images of him. Of it in his form there. Of course I don't. Alrighty. Yeah, you could show me if you'd like, Tara. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I think I'm probably gonna call it a night now. Yeah, I like what I've done tonight. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna show the duck and and Steve here. Yeah, I'll probably upload some of my stuff there, like on my Twitter and DeviantArt and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see. Just gotta put them together first. And I even get picky where I'm like, is this worthy to be shared online? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, thanks for joining me in the stream. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. And yeah, I am really hoping to actually do this again sometime. It's hard to say when it's ever gonna happen again, but yeah, I do plan to do it again. Yeah, just I don't know when. Okay. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.